Ladies and gentlemen, it has all come down to this. And next will be your main event of the evening, and it will be for the GSW Heavyweight Championship.
Landon, it's main event time. And it doesn't get any bigger. The GSW Championship and Mustang Mike, the leader of the Boom Nation, wants the gold here at the Lamar Dixon Expo Center, and he's ready to challenge one of the most serious champions in the Gulf South, Minotaur, a former Pro Wrestling 225 heavyweight champion, currently the GSW Heavyweight Champion. Will Mustang Mike be able to conquer Minotaur here in Gonzales, Louisiana? Friendly territory to say the least. The Lamar Dixon Expo Center is ready for their main event. And what you know about Mustang Mike, Landon, is that he is a legend of Louisiana, so anywhere he goes in LA is a home game for Mustang Mike. Mustang Mike coming off of an incredible belt match against none other than Gil Gracie. An insane belt match where Big Ramp threw in the towel. I don't know if we've seen the last of Gracie and Mustang Mike, though. Big story still to tell there, but Mustang Mike has his eyes set on championship gold here tonight. And here he comes, the terrifying figure in pro wrestling that is Minotaur. Mustang Mike laid out the challenge earlier this afternoon, telling Minotaur he wanted a shot at the gold in the main event here tonight. Minotaur accepted, and now we've got a massive main event at the Red Stick Wrestling Con. This is gonna be a good one. There's just nothing like seeing a championship match surrounded by wrestling legends and fans in South Louisiana. A big crowd here in Gonzales, Louisiana. What an event that's been put on here, the Red Stick Wrestling Con. We've got legends all over the place. JBL, Ron Simmons, Diamond, Dallas Page, Sergeant Slaughter, Rockin' Robin, Bushwhacker, Luke. We've got all sorts of legends of the business, and now we've got a championship match.
Main event of the evening. This match is scheduled for one fall, and is for the Gulf State Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's now time. Introducing first, the challenger. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in 235 pounds. Fighting out of Morgan City, Louisiana, is Mustang. And now, introducing his opponent. He stands 6 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in 230 pounds. Hailing from parts unknown, he is the current reigning, defending GSW Heavyweight Champion. He is the Beast of Legend. He is Minotaur.
Minotaur, Mustang Mike, the GSW Heavyweight Championship at the Red Stick Wrestling Con at Lamar, Dixon in Gonzales, Louisiana. It is on for the title.
And you can just feel the energy in the room right now.
A handshake, how about that to get started? Oh, but the intensity has begun.
Let's go!
Will the leader of the Boom Nation collect championship gold here this afternoon? Or will Minotaur's successful title reign continue? We're going to start with a test of strength. Both of these men, some of the strongest.
I was just going to say, I don't know who I would give this to. It's like Mike trying to leverage in. He's got his legs back a little bit farther than Minotaur. Look at the strength.
We know how strong Mustang Mike is. This is so impressive for Minotaur.
Don't count Mike out yet.
Oh, but just when it looked like that power might shift, Minotaur takes the knee to the midsection of Mustang Mike, and now striking at the head.
And that's what makes Minotaur such a dangerous competitor. He's able to make those last-second adjustments when he needs to.
A worthy champion, no doubt, as both men now are trading shoulder blows and no one's going down.
Extra leverage from the ropes. He's got the momentum, and what a shoulder tackle!
Down goes Mustang.
Mustang getting turned inside out. We've seen both of these men have a ton of success across the Gulf South. And it's all leading up to this championship match at the Red Stick Wrestling Con. What a huge day this has been.
You want to make sure that the action continues after Red Stick Wrestling Con. Make sure you're following GSW, DCW, and Pro Wrestling 225 on Facebook and all other social media outlets to keep up with the superstars, with the events, and with the action. Because a great year of wrestling is still to come for all three promotions. As wrestling has been welcomed back to Louisiana, and it's a great example of it here with the GSW title on the line.
The skull of Minotaur just cracking off of Mustang Mike. Now Mustang Mike's in the corner. And wait, gets the boot up. Creates the separation that he needed. Gets the feet up, and look at this.
Oh, a hurricanrana from Mustang Mike. What a move.
Scoops him up. Got the big man down. Mustang Mike is on top at Red Stick Wrestling Con.
Is championship gold in his future? He's got control over Minotaur now. Got him up for a suplex, up and over.
Nails it.
Oh,
Mustang Mike
so good from this second rope.
to the top.
Hear that crowd, and
What a leg drop.
both men down. Whoever gains, Mike with the pin attempt here. Is he the new champion? No, kick out of Minotaur.
It looked like Mike might have hurt himself just as much as Minotaur from that high-risk maneuver. Irish whip into the corner. Minotaur able to escape it. What a clothesline! These two powerhouses on full display here in the Lamar Dixon Expo Center.
And you can see now the pace is much more to Minotaur's liking. That slower, methodical pace from the champion. He's got Mike up now, looking for a suplex of his own.
Some up and down.
Got it. Champion taking control here at the Red Stick Wrestling Con.
And these constant covers are all about getting into the head of Mustang Mike, making him feel like he's on the defensive. He's up against the ropes.
And he's making Mike work for it. Every one of those kickouts takes energy, takes all of what Mustang Mike has to give.
Now Minotaur looking to go in the second rope and oh, nope. Gets caught and down with the, looks like a stunner. Plants Minotaur in a dangerous position. Back and forth between the champ and the challenger. Who's going to walk away with the GSW Heavyweight title? Minotaur gets planted right where Mustang Mike wants him. Gets the elbow. Is that it? Not this time. Not enough with the elbow drop, but Mustang Mike building momentum now. Oh, but the eye rake gonna slow it down. Minotaur has no problems going to any lengths he has to keep that championship. Up and over was Mike. Oh! All the way across the chest and throat of Minotaur. New champion! New champion! Oh, a kick out at 2 landed. What a match! Close as it gets. What a match, a main event at the Red Stick Wrestling Con. Who's gonna walk away with the title? It's anyone's match at this point. Trading blows back and forth now. We're actually standing next to someone who has shared the ring with Minotaur on one occasion. Paul, what will it take? What will it take for Mustang Mike to come back? This is Paul, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta say, it's gonna take a power bomb.
It's gonna take a power bomb.
Minotaur on the second rope with a big bomb of his own. Is that it? 1, 2. Oh, just barely a kick out.
What a championship match here at Red Stick Wrestling Con.
Paul, the third member of our last match standing team, where we rank, review, and relive the greatest wrestling matches of all time. And this one might be up there. What a contest between these two. Minotaur going back at it. If he can get a second one, surely Mustang Mike would be down for the count.
You can see just a little bit of frustration on the masked face of the Minotaur. Wait a minute. Mustang Mike got Minotaur where he wants him. This could be huge.
From the second rope.
And he gets a reverse DDT from the second rope.
Is that it? The cover. Oh no. Did you see that? That's Big Ramp. Big Ramp pulls Mustang Mike off of the pin attempt. You know who Mustang Mike has history with, Lane? We've talked about it. Gil Gracie. And who is the leader of Gil Gracie's Big Ramp Enterprises? But Big Ramp. Look at this. Mike has had enough. Chasing Big Ramp around the ring.
And that's going to do it.
What you gonna tell Joe Biden?
As chaos has erupted here at the Red Stick Wrestling Con.
Look at this. Everyone is on Mike in the ring now. Mac Daddy Duggs, Lucha LaCora, Disobey, Wes Warren, the Mexican Giant. We need help out here.
And here comes
The Cavalry.
this one has broken down.